Hello, Krosti here again, and today I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to show you how to make potato chips using one of these Breadman panini sandwich makers. And as you can see, I've got my potatoes out here, I've got my slicer here, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do that. Got just about all these potatoes finished, and we will get on with this slicer here. The slicer is one of those sunbeam jobs that you can slice different things, pickles, not pickles, but cucumbers, onions, tomatoes, whatever. And I'm going to be using that, but you can also slice with a knife if you're good at it. And as I can show you here, I can slice a pretty thin piece of potato. So with that in mind, I can go right down and make my own potatoes for the potato chips. It's going to be interesting. It's a nice little process, but there's a good piece of potato for a potato chip. Well, I've got the potato sliced there with a knife. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with this potato slicer. Potato slicer is made in China, and you know, what do you expect, right? But I've already got it set up for a slice here. It does have a safety thing to hold the potato in, but since I'm going to use it lengthwise, I should be okay. And all you have to do is just slide it down. And now it's moving quickly, so there's some more potatoes. You see all of those? They're going to make a nice batch, and continue on to make some more. Whoops, slips. Okay. So we're getting enough potatoes around here now, and to do our first batch. So hold on just 1 minute. I'm going to set the clock because we're going to turn the bread maker on so it can heat up. It's got to be very hot, and I'm going to preheat it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the bread maker on and nice and hot at this point. You can see I've got my potatoes laid out here. All I'm going to do is just put them on the grill, kind of spread them out a little bit, and I do use a little block of wood. This piece of wood will keep the top of the bread maker from being right down on top of the potatoes. That way they'll have some room to expand, curl, whatever. And usually I coat both sides of the bread maker, the top and the bottom. But today I'm just going to do the top because that's where I'm concerned about the heat and just the heat from them to cook the fries. And I don't want to burn them, of course, and I've got to keep an eye on it. I've done this before, and what I will do is put the timer on and show you the timer as the clock takes the cooking time to cook them. So I'm going to slice a couple more. Got room for a couple more, so I'm just going to use a knife here to do that. And we'll put them on the grill. It doesn't matter if they overlap a little bit. You've seen fries, potatoes that, you know, have got some lighter spots. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to close the top. Make a little room for this piece of wood to hold them up. And I'm going to set the clock for 5 minutes. And the clock's going to be on my stove over here. And we're going to do a real fast run through on that. But it's not going to be real time as you are seeing here. It's going to be speeded up because I'm just going to turn the camera off during that time. It's senseless to sit here and wait to do nothing. But I'm going to close the top on it. And as you can see, the light's on the bread maker, so let me get the stove going. Okay, I've got, while it's cooking a little bit, I'm going to spray that top now with the oil so they won't get too far out of shape. And they'll curl up nice that way. Just a light coat, that's all it takes, just a light coat. And we want a touch of salt on it too, so let me get a little salt going there. And that'll give it some taste, just like the chips at the store. So let's get that down and get it going again with that heat. And I'm going to set the clock now for a good 5 minutes. Clock is started, so we'll wait, and when we get back to it, we'll hear the tone go off, and we'll take a look and see what we have. Okay, time is up, so let's see what it looks like. We got the thing, and boy, it's hot too. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got. I think they're going to turn out good. Wow, look at that. That is truly amazing. Look at all those potato chips. Let's see how they taste. Mmm, mmm, mmm. That is better than being late. No, that's better than Lay's. Wow, there's some kind of good. You've got to do this. Get your Panera bread maker. Get you some fresh russet potatoes. Get you some salt. Get a little granola, spray that top there and the bottom if you need to, and I'm telling you, it is excellent. Let me try another one. Hans Krosti has done it again. Hans Krosti did it. Hans Krosti did it. Hans Krosti did it. Hans Krosti made some potato chips. Let me show you a close-up of those things. Perfect potato chips. Hans Krosti did it. Hans Krosti did it. I think I'll have another one. They are delicious. Take care, and until the next time, Hans Krosti did it, and Hans Krosti fixed it. Hans Krosti fixed it. See you next time.